Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, a few days ago I was talking to a friend of mine and we're just talking about life. We're talking about the things we'd like to do. We're talking about the big things we like to do and even the small things we like to do. We're talking about the impacts we like to make and all of that. And the conversation was intense because we're both just pouring out our minds and how we are finding it difficult to actually figure out the path to take, the things to do, the things to actually invest our time and energy into. And we just kept talking. And at some point, I was telling him that sometimes I do wish that I can, which is actually true. I do wish that I could just, now look into the future and see what the future holds. And then sometimes I'll be like, okay, if I take this path, I would like to see the end of this part if I take this part, or and I also like to see the end of the other part if I take that part. And I just kept pouring my heart to, now just talking how difficult it is figuring out things or the paths to take. And we just kept talking and yeah, so after the conversation I kept thinking about it and I don't know. Yes, I cannot see the end, but I have a God, I have a father that sees the end from the beginning. And I was like, so I really don't need to see the end of this part or see the end of that part. I have a father that sees the end from the beginning. This was after the conversation and I was replaying it in my mind and I was like, yeah, I do have a father that sees the end from the beginning, and that was it. And this father is a father that loves me. He loves me. And this scripture came to my mind, Proverbs 3 from verse 5 to 6. I would just like to read it to us. So yeah. Proverbs chapter 3 from verse 5 to 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. That was just what I needed. Like, that was what I needed. I just needed to be reminded that I have a father I can trust with everything. I mean, I can just hang everything on him and he's going to make my path straight. Like, I just kept overthinking these things and I failed to actually just hang it on him, hang it on God, trust God to show me the direction, the path to take. And one thing about trusting God with our path, trusting God with our future, trusting God with things we want to do is that he never fails. I mean, he doesn't have that track record of failing someone. He never fails. And imagine me just hanging everything on him. Like, I don't really need to see the end of this thing or to see how it's going to turn out in the future. All I need to see right now is the next step to take. Like, I just need to know where I'm supposed to place my feet at that time, and then it's going to just make everything move smoothly. And it reminded me of David in the Bible. Per time he would go back and ask God, oh, should I proceed? Should I attack? And that's what I need. I don't need to know the end from the beginning. I just need to walk according to his leading at that time, at that point, per time. I just need to follow him. Yeah, so this is just an encouragement for anyone out there for also going through something like this. You're finding it hard to figure out things, figure out the paths to take, figure out what exactly to put in your time and energy into. I mean, just trust him with it. Just speak to him about it, and I believe he's going to answer, he's going to speak to you, he's going to tell you that which you should do. Just position yourself in readiness to receive and in readiness to obey. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for staying till this time. Thank you.